Hello friends and greetings from Iceland. Breaking news today again. It looks like the volcanic event which everybody was looking so much forward to is over. We have had magma intrusion, a new corridor formed between Silingafat and Hagafat, a new tunnel as it was back in November, but magma never made it to the surface. This is what is reported by Icelandic morning newspaper and by specialists. Benedict Haldarsson, specialist in earthquake hazards at Icelandic Met Office, tells that magma intrusion appears to be over. A new magma tunnel has formed between Sillingarfell and Hagafell. And deformation measurements have confirmed that deformation occurred on the surface due to the magma flow underground. But both deformation and earthquakes have slowed it down a lot. In fact, I look at now I checked the earthquakes, and in the past 15 minutes there was no more, not a single earthquake. Like 2 earthquakes, very tiny, the past half an hour or so. So is this the end as it looks now? Yes, you can say that based on the measurements, measurement data we have, but in reality we need a few more hours to confirm it in the short term and a few days to confirm it in the long term. So magma is not making its way to the surface. The same confirmation we also got from Thorvaldur Thordarson. Benedict also says this way we can talk about how it looks in the long term, and explains that the corridor seems to extend from Sillingarfell and Hagafell and runs along the large magma corridor that formed on November 10th. An Icelandic Met Office plans to run models of a magma tunnel next in order to assess how much magma flowed from Svartsengi into the magma tunnel that was formed now. The same thing is confirmed from Thorvaldur Thordarson, Icelandic volcanologist, who tells that it is currently, the event is over on Reykjanes Peninsula, Búið í Bili á Reykjaneskaga. I don't use Google Translate here because it translates really bad. Ég held að þetta sé bara búið í bili eins og þeir voru að tala á veðurstofunni. He tells that he thinks that the event is over for now, like they were telling in the Icelandic Met Office. He tells also that the earthquakes increased very rapidly, and then also very rapidly they dropped. Thorvaldur believes that the sequence of events on the ground was probably when the magma chamber reached its tolerance limit and then a crack opened out of it, which however didn't reach the surface of Earth. Then the event just stops. The seismic activity is of course related to the fact that magma is entering the crack and finding its way up. Then there has been some displacement from this shallow chamber, but the flow below is probably unchanged. That is from the deeper storage chamber to the shallower storage chamber, explains Thorvaldur. And the process will continue, and now the question is how much pressure relief will be due to today's movement. It is not as big as we had in the eruptions, so it takes a little less time to fill the storage chamber again to the point where it reaches tolerance, and then we can start expecting something again, he says. If 3 million cubic meters started, if 3 million cubic meters started today, based on an inflow of 0.4 million cubic meters per day, it will take a little over a week, 7 to 8 days to bring the chamber to a similar state as it was today. But it can be shorter or longer. We are talking about a few days, even weeks, concludes the volcanologist. So for now the event is over, and time will show what will happen next. She translates live it to the Reykjanes Peninsula now, when its reality is the event is over. Yeah, it says búið á bíli. Finish it for now, not live it. Now, as you can see, the earthquakes are also over. In the past 30 minutes, we had only 2 earthquakes at the depths of 5 kilometers, and that's it. There was one also at Klevarvat, like at the depths of 3 kilometers, like almost insignificant, like 0. So now it's only 1, because time is changing. Now it's only 1 earthquake in the past 30 minutes, as time is going. So no more earthquakes, and this one was not even in the area where we would expect the eruption, just north. So in the past 30 minutes we had only 1 earthquake, 0.5 magnitude. So in the past 15 minutes, yeah, the same earthquake, nothing more. So the event is over, and it's kind of good for residents of Grindavik. They can come back to their town, and also Blue Lagoon, at least for the next week or 2 perhaps. Hard to say when the next intrusion will happen, if it will, or whether it will happen again, what to expect next. It's very hard to tell anything about the volcanoes.